hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, drop a like. So let's get straight into it. I want to talk about how to make money. Recently, a lot of my friends and other people have been asking me, "Hey, how did you grind money? Did you buy any kind of cards?" Or I haven't spent a dollar on this game besides buying the actual game, and I wanted to show you guys a different hack of how to make money and just kind of, on the weekly basis. This is how I kind of grind it. So I showed you guys how I do the daily objectives and how I unlock those gold coins. If you haven't seen that previous video, definitely go check it out because it's worth a watch. Just because if you're busy, it's going to explain to you exactly how I take about 5 minutes a day, even if I'm busy, to just go on there, complete the daily objectives, get that gold pack, and you can get anywhere from 5,000 all the way to 250,000. This is something that you can do as well on the weekly basis. So I'm going to go ahead and start from the main screen right here. There's two things. You can do solo battles, and once your team's strong enough, you want to try to get to at least elite. As you can tell, I'm still at silver. I haven't really completed them all. But more important, I do what's called, when you're doing your daily objectives, you're going to go to the store, and you have to buy a pack. So I always go to the store anyway. And what I do is I scroll over, I go to get a player, I go to Series 2, the 500 silver pack. You're going to get one guy for 500 silver. It's not a bad deal. I always buy them. I just keep buying them. I've gotten level 80 guys on here. I've gotten gold guys from low to high. I've gotten low silver like this to a high silver. Why am I doing this? Because it's part of the daily objective anyway. And then what I do is I kind of just stack those guys, because at the end of the day, you could either use them for training, like you sell them for that purple training, or better yet, what I do is I add them to a set. Now, since I had to do this for daily objective anyway, as you see, I clicked on this player's card. He's a high silver. You go to add sets. Now, I'm showing you guys just so this is kind of something you can add to your repertoire of like how you make money throughout the week. You don't have to spend any actual money. You'll add them to a silver token. So you need 5 high silver, 5 low silver to go to the silver token. And I'll show you what I do with those tokens. I'm just showing you that I buy a bunch of these guys. I want to make a token so that you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. This is just something that I kind of came up with on the fly. So I don't need this guy because I already filled too many of them. So once you get this, I already have 5 low silver guys, so I don't need them on that silver token. I could use them on the silver exchange. And I can show you guys that as well. I mean, you've seen that on my other video if you've seen the other video where I talk about the daily challenges. So let's go ahead and open up a couple more of these. I just want to show you guys. See, and you get these purple guys as well, the power-up guys. These guys are worth looking up their value because sometimes you'll get a guy that is selling for 20,000, 40,000. You're thinking he's level 68. But really, if you go to the website, just go to google.com, Google Mutheads, M-U-T-H-E-A-D, you'll see what their value is, what they're going for. That way you don't have to keep typing with the PlayStation remote on the actual, I'm using the PlayStation by the way, but that way you don't have to use your PlayStation remote to type and search for those individual players. You can just type on your keyboard or on your phone and get that information straight away. So I'm going to keep opening up a couple of these packs. I do them anyway, so what happens is throughout the week, I'm just adding them to that silver set because the silver set's just, it'll make you money in the long run. And once I get enough of these guys, I'll show you exactly what I do, how to convert them into a token. I just wanted to get a couple more. You can convert them from this screen, or you can have them go to your item binder. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to let this guy go to my item binder just so I can show you exactly where they're at in the sets. Let's get like another 2. I just want you guys to understand what the process is of how to so if you're doing this the same, if you're doing that other hack I gave you guys where you complete the daily objectives, this is kind of a part of that already. So once you've done this enough, you're gonna have a bunch of these little throwaway, like these guys that are pretty much throwaway. They're not worth anything. I would never put them on my starting lineup. It's not really worth anything. And you can see I'm getting a lot of these purple guys. Their value, even though I've spent about 8K at the moment, I can probably sell those 3 purple guys that I got somewhere in the 2K range each. So I would get all my money back. So it almost pays for itself. I never buy any of those other packs because they're just overpriced and it doesn't make any sense. This is the only pack that I really buy is a silver pack. So something for you guys to think about. I've seen other people buy the $30,000 pack, and it doesn't really work out. Alright, so let me do one more, and then we'll go to this. I'll show you guys how to make a token. Even if I have to use my purple, guys. Okay, cool. So that was another high silver. I'm going to back out of here. From here, we're going to go to the main menu. And we'll go over to sets. I want you to see exactly what I mean by the silver token, where that set's located. You're going to go to sets on the main menu. You'll scroll over all the way till you get the MUT tokens. And you're going to go to earn tokens. The very one on the top. You see I need one more, 9 out of 10. You need 10 players. I've already added enough. I just need one more. So I'm going to go. You see it already says I have that guy. That's why that little blue check is right there. I want to pick not one of my purple guys because I think they're worth more. So I'll take this 66 guy, add it to the set, and now I've completed a set for silver token. What do I do with this token? Why is it important? So let's just back out because the token will go into your item binder. I just keep doing these sets, and this is probably the easiest way to earn some cash. You'll get a lot of good cards by doing that 500 coin thing I just showed you. You'll back out of here. For a while there, I was doing the token rewards right next door, and I still am. I always go for the flashback. What that does is it gives you a flashback player ranging from like 87 all the way to, so far I've gotten a 91. So I've gotten Pierre Garçon, I've got Telvin Coleman, which was 91. I need one more elite token to get this unlocked. I'm not really sweating it at the moment. I just do them on the fly, and then whenever I have enough, I go over there. Now, every week, there's a rising star, and that's what I really wanted to show you guys. You have a limited time to actually use your tokens to get these guys. Now you're like, why would I unlock these guys? I don't need a center. I don't need this guy, this position specifically. Well, it's not necessarily that you need them. It's the fact that they're only here for a limited time, and if you could see that top left corner, it says 2 repeatable for this center right here. You could get him twice. And all you're going to do, so I'm going to show you right now. We're going to go into it. Click on that. It's going to say 2 silver tokens. So I've been doing silver tokens all week. And I just have them in my item binder for this specific reason. So I just unlocked this guy. Now, why is this guy important? Like, what does it matter, right? So why I think he's kind of important is because if you go over to see what he's worth on the actual market right now. So on the Xbox market, that guy's worth about 13.5. On the PlayStation market, he's worth about 15,000. So we're going to click on him. I don't necessarily want him in my lineup, nor do I care. You could just take his training, quick sell the training, and that's always good if you want to power up a Michael Vick, whatever card you need to power up. Now, if you're not going to do that, what you're going to do is go to auction. Just auction him. I do a one-day auction. I put it at the current value that it is on the market, and within an hour, typically, he'll sell. So right there, he's selling at 15,000 right now. So I'll put him at like 1550 or something like that. So we'll leave it at that price right there. And then within the hour to, maybe 2, I'll come back and he's sold. Now I'm going to get him again because I have the silver tokens. And that's what I meant by that's how I kind of stack money throughout the week. I don't actually spend real money on this. It's not worth it. I mean, there's plenty of little tricks like this, the one I just showed you. If you don't have a center, then take him. Put him on your line if your center's not as good as him. But you'll find a center later on. The game gives you so many cards based off of your challenges. So we're going to go ahead and do it again. We're just going to add him to auction. Go for one day. And then if you scroll over, let's go ahead and drop him for 15K. And that to me is like the easiest way for you to make a good amount of money every week. Like people, I don't know, you could just, I don't know what you guys think of this. I personally think it's a good little trick to kind of beat the system. Now, there's another player. So every week they update this and they give you 2 more players. So on the weekly basis, I check this and then I just come and pick both of those players up. Like I said, I've been making sets, silver sets the whole week. Silver sets are like throwaway players anyway. And it's part of your daily objective if you think about it. And this guy right here, Matthew's going for, let's go ahead and check it out. Matthew's going for $15,200, both on PlayStation and on Xbox. So that's a good thing, once again. So between those 4 players, you're looking at $60,000 in one day, based off of you just going in there and buying those little silver guys. Now, I don't know about you guys, but $60,000 just to drop a guy, just to pick up a guy and then put him in the auction, that's freaking crazy. I don't use these guys because, like, for you to upgrade these guys, you gotta. I only use 1 or 2 of them from previous because I wanted to check them out. But for you to upgrade these guys, you have to grab the same guy on the market, like 2 of them, to upgrade him to the next level. So it's not really worth keeping unless you're going to do that and you're just big on a guy. I got Malik Hooker. That's one of the previous weeks. The thing that makes this card kind of a little bit rare, if you think about it, is the fact that they're only here for a week. So you capitalize on the fact that you could do that. You could just pick him up and then go ahead and sell him. Because after a week, he's gone. And that's the cool thing. So we're going to put him down for 5,300 buyout. And I'm telling you right now, definitely within the day. So let's do it again for this last guy. The crazy thing is I'll go about my day and I'll come back, and then these 4 dudes will just be $60,000 for the week. Now, if you're thinking this is like, this is the best thing you could possibly do for money. It's just like one of those things that this is how you keep your money growing throughout the week. Like my money, I spent a crazy amount of money making my Michael Vick 92 because you have to take the power up Vick, the purple Vick, the Michael Vick quarterback, and you have to get him all the way to I think 89, and then you have to buy the level 91 Vick to feed into him to make him a 92. Now, I was broke again. I had like a couple of dollars only, and then I did exactly what I'm showing you right now, and then I started stacking my money again. So that's why I'm showing you guys this trick. I hope it helps. So let me just go ahead and wrap this up. Alright, we'll hit yes. And then that's pretty much it. So now if you back out, you see how there's 2 checks? I can't even buy them anymore. I already did the 2 buys. There's no more repeats. And this is where you would upgrade them. So yeah, that's it, guys. Between the previous kind of little hack that I told you guys about completing the daily objective, just, check that video out. That's a really good one. That's going to make you anywhere from like 35,000 a week for like 5 minutes of your time to up to 1,000,000.75. So that's a good video to check out. And then this is the second one for the week that I think is very important. A lot of people are going out there and they're buying cards with real money to, try to beef up their team. My team's there naturally. We grew it organically. So leave some comments down below. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe. I'm going to definitely try to bring useful content to the table. We're growing the channel little by little. Yeah. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.